Hello there, this is Sherry Hayes, and I just thought today I'd take a little time. I haven't done a video log in a while, and I thought I'd share something really cool that I've been developing, and I think will be a blessing to everyone. I wanted to share exactly how to do a McGuffey's lesson with beginning readers and middle readers and like that. And I also wanted to share something that I created that I think will help those that don't have a lot of time and a lot of children. What I've suggested in the past is to take and use a composition book to do the lessons in. I have examples of taking a composition book and using a highlighter and preparing a lesson for a beginner reader. Well, what I've done is then I've taken some software and I've created actual lesson templates that can be used by anyone for the beginning lessons of the McGuffeys and also on through advanced, all the way through high school. And I've put these as a PDF and I'm sharing them on my site, on my blog, momdelights.com. And here you can see an example of a McGuffey's lesson. This is lesson 36 in the McGuffey pictorial primer, and you can see that I have written the words and then my daughter has copied them, and then I have a place for her to draw. My children have to draw. And then here is a page where she has done some copy work from the lesson. And then she has drawn a picture. It's a drawing narration. It's the Charlotte Mason idea of narrating, but with drawing. So here she's drawn a little girl. It says, "The lion bit the poet. Lucy has a bony pony. Do not ruin the dial." So I don't know. She picked a little girl, and she's doing something. I forgot. She told me what it was, but I've forgotten. And then here's a place for dictation. And as we went along, we actually did these dictations, and there's that. And so then that's the beginning reader. Then I have other examples here. This is a more advanced reader, and a more advanced reader, she has fewer words. And this is from the revised McGuffey's. And then she's got sentences she's created in drawings. And here's her narration. And it's kind of short, but she's got little things she's drawn. And here she actually did her dictation. Okay. And she loves to draw. She draws all day. And here is her copy work. That's what we did the dictation from. And here is her picture narration. She just wanted to do one, so she's a really good artist. Here is like a high school level narration. So these sheets go for, I said, like through high school. And here is some sentences she made from her lesson. She created those and she did some copy work. Here's another, this is just a few years lower than the one I just showed you. This is a poem, and I require copying the whole poem, the entire poem, so she did that. And here's her narration of the poem. And let's see. Okay, here is one that's kind of, she's like third grade level reading, and she still has a little need for some help with copy work. She's a lefty. So I put the words on the right-hand side, and she copies on the left-hand side, which is easier for her. And so I made this to where it could be for lefties or righties. I love left-handed learners. I think they're bright and wonderful, and she just thinks she's the bomb, too. This is copy work. This is her little picture she did, and she's even created a few sentences. Here's her dictation. And some pictures. Well, people are waking up now. So I wanted to show you that. I wanted to show you this nifty notebook that I've created. And I'm keeping As you can see, I have tabs here. I haven't labeled them. I don't know what to label them with. But I have these templates, and I have like, this is a page for those templates. What I did was I printed them and I copied them. Okay. Now, I have also a grayscale that you can print and copy. I did these in blue and pink because yellow is usually the ink that it's most used. So if you stay more to the blues and the pinks, you'll use your color cartridges up a lot. They'll last longer. And so that's what I did. I tried to think of a mom like me what I would need. So, but I have grayscale too, and they'll still show up the different gradients of these lines. You see, the white is for the upper part of the letter, the blue is the middle, and the pink is the lava. They call that the lava. You can put a tail down there, but you don't want to put your letter down there. So anyway, helps them. There's the copywork page. And see, I have in each part of this book, behind each tab, I have a different page. This will be a later thing for the third grade learner as she moves up. Then she won't have to have as much help with her penmanship, and then we can just do the words. And I have them numbered here. I think I have up to something like 44 or something like that. But anyway, yeah. Like 40. The lessons in the McGuffies don't go past 40 usually. I mean the words. Those are in the original, by the way. Then I have these with word doodles, and I have a place here for the more advanced with words and word doodles and sentences. And we move up from there. And then it gets a little more advanced. And here's a whole full page narration, you see. Because, kids need more room, and you want to require that, right? Here's a place for a longer dictation. Here's a page with definitions, pulling words out. The 6th McGuffey reader does not have words, so I have my student pull the words out and define them. And we have you can have them make sentences with words that they pull out. Here's copywork, and like that. So I hope that these will bless you. I hope they will make your job a little easier. And if you would like, I can actually go over the exact way that I do a lesson for beginning reader, middle reader, and the higher ones, and so on and forth. So on and so forth. I don't really spend a lot of time helping the older children. I mostly assign and then correct. And we go over, usually I just tell them I like it. I'm not really too particular about this. When I do a composition thing with them, then I get really down to the nitty-gritty. The amazing thing is that with the McGuffies, as long as you are following the books and just doing the Charlotte Mason type things with them, copy work, sentence, composition, narration, that kind of thing, dictation. A lot of the hard things, such as the spelling and the vocabulary, everything like that, is just like it happens almost automatically. You don't have to really, really struggle. And even spelling, but sometimes some kids need more help than others. But it is almost like an automatic thing, and it almost puts you out of a job, is what it does, because it becomes the whole scheme of the McGuffey readers, if they're used correctly and to their full extent, can actually help simplify your life. And I think that by making these pages, it'll simplify it further. So I hope this really blesses you. Remember to go to momdelights.com and go for the free download. Thank you. Bye-bye.